So here's a question for you. What are you good at? The really, really great musicians are very goal-oriented. They're strategic about what they do. Now, the end goal can be different for different people, but having a goal can make all the difference in your career. Some people want to sell 1 million records, and others just want to connect with a few people in a meaningful way. The truly great musicians know what they're good at. You know, maybe you're a great songwriter and you love songwriting, so you stick to that. Or maybe you're really a great performer and you want to get out in front of people. If you know what you're good at, you can fill in the blanks around you with other people and with other musicians. You don't have to be the only one writing your songs, and you don't have to be the only one up on the stage. You want to find other people who are really good at the things that you may struggle with to create a really complete unit, a team. So the Eagles supergroup are a great example of the power of collaboration. Don Henley and Glenn Frey are great songwriters, but they hardly ever released a song that either one of them wrote entirely on their own. They collaborated with other members of the Eagles and even with songwriters that weren't in the band. They even covered other people's songs. Their first single, their first hit single, was Take It Easy, which is a Jackson Browne tune. Now, Jackson had never released the song because he wasn't really happy with one of the lyrics. The Eagles knew they didn't have a hit and they needed one, and they knew that Jackson had one. So they fixed that one lyric and they recorded it, and it was a smash hit. Now, the key is not to let your ego get in the way. You know what you have and you know what you need, and you should not be afraid to collaborate. Your job as a musician is to make the very best music you possibly can. And if someone else's words work better in part of your song, don't let your ego get in the way. Working with other people doesn't take away from your greatness as a songwriter. In fact, it very likely could put you ahead of the pack.